Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
The soundtrack of this game
It's so cool.
is so good.
It's so cool. I could listen to it for forever.
Welcome back, everybody, to our brand new show, 3 Kobolds Fight a Demon Horde, I think? Yeah.
I believe that's what, three kobolds fight a demon horde.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that's what we're calling it.
I'm joined once again by my wonderful partner, Emily Grace.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. My name is Will.
My pleasure.
I GM for the Heroes of Absalom campaign that we run in Pathfinder 2nd Edition on this channel, Sunday nights. So if you like what you're seeing from 1st Edition, come check us out as a live play of 2nd Edition. It's completely different, but also very much the same. And we'll talk about some of those.
I'm Emily Grace. I play Twinkle Toes on our main stream in our Heroes of Absalom campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And Will's the main player for this game. I'm just sort of along for the ride. And
you're my moral compass.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Because
chaotic moral compass. I don't know.
You're helping me make
good character.
all of the decisions.
All right. I'll take it.
So, I've got a confession.
What's your confession?
Despite the fact that I've been playing video games for far too many years, and the fact that I've been playing CRPGs for many of those years, much to my chagrin, I still haven't learned how the save button works. So, if at any point you notice that some things might be a little different than where we left off last time, it's because I didn't realize that the autosave didn't work like I thought it worked. The autosave only hits
while you're in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Doesn't go off.
So yeah, the autosave
manually in the dungeons.
So at the end of the stream, I didn't save. So what I had to do is I had to get us back up to where we were when we left off. But in doing so, some of our items were a little different. We also found an entirely new room, which we did not find in the first playthrough right here. I got a really cool sword out of it. I got this this cold iron masterwork longsword, which is pretty cool. Gonna help us kill those demons a little bit better.
I'm being told in the chat that apparently the escape key saves the game.
Wait, where's
escape?
Oh, I've never seen that. Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's the first thing, actually.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Indeed.
So, this majestic man right here, this absolute unit of a lad, the thickest boy ever to crusade, is Jeffrey the Half-Orcicle.
So good.
Jeffrey the Half-Orcicle. He is a worshipper of Iomade, the goddess of the crusade. Lawful good, oracle, all about casting spells, but on top of casting spells, he's also a battle cleric. So we were able to pick up a couple of extra proficiencies with like heavy armor and martial weapons. So we're mixing some spell casting and some martial play here. Should be a really good time, especially as we figure out more and more about whatever this angelic sword is that we found last time as well.
Indeed.
So, why don't we continue to delve?
Down we go into the watery depths.
We are currently looking for... This door right here is locked, up here by the giant vat of blood with the Baphomet emblem. And we are
And
also looking
that
for
door.
a key to this door right here.
Yeah.
Right outside of where we found some demons in a summoning circle. So that can only mean good things. But onwards we must press. And we're already being rewarded for continuing. Nice, nice. Some good potions. Lord knows we will need the... Oh. How did they not... How do they... How... I don't... Okay. I'm not going to argue if they don't want to...
You rolled high on stealth. Let's go with that.
I'm stealthing. I'm very quiet. Me and my...
And the water.
Me and my, -5 stealth.
Our
victory is certain.
Alright, Camellia. Will you continue to improve? Or am I still going to be upset with you like I was last week? Let's find out.
I believe in her.
We're actually going to just drop her back a little bit here. We want Jeffrey to be the lad of the group, taking all the hits. And my boy
Our
Lan.
tanky boy.
You crossed the wrong mark.
Our tanky orcicle.
Can we get the charge off in here? Don't think so. Yeah, the water is not our friend when it comes to running, especially
Indeed.
in medium and heavy armor. Let's see here.
You use charge a lot for Camellia, don't you?
Yeah, charge is
Why don't you bring it down into the easy access bar?
that would just, I mean, make too much sense. Let's go poke some corrupted Mongols. Hey,
Yeah.
starting off
That's
on
what
a
we like
good,
to see. Yes, Camellia.
good note. Oh, just out of range.
Just out of reach.
Armor not being our friend in this case. We'll just walk up here and hope that he fails his save. He passed. Oh wait, no. He failed, but I still only rolled 1 damage. Okay, cool.
It happens.
You know, we're living. And Lan is just doing Lan things. Oh,
Whoa!
oh,
Oh, that hurt.
that was uncomfy.
Into the fray.
Everyone is just like just too far outside of range.
The spirits demand your blood.
So, I've been playing this game a little bit. I know you've been playing this game a little bit.
Me? Yes.
We are both past this point. A little bit of spoilers. Trying to learn so we don't drag everything to a halt as we read every single description of every single spell, item, potion, ability.
Exactly.
I've learned a lot. I don't know if you have, but I learned a lot about Pathfinder that I did not know previously.
Well, here's the thing. I have never actually played Pathfinder First Edition, so
That's
I don't know
true.
what exactly translates. So I'm really excited to, after playing this video game, go in and play an actual, or not an actual, this is an adventure path, but like an in-person campaign, and see how the rules translate.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of the core there. Like, obviously, their Pathfinder was an extension of Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, which in and of itself was just a massive, massive collection of books and rules and systems and subsystems, and they just kept adding stuff to it. And obviously, when you have something that has that many years of writing behind it, it's really hard to get every little thing, every little detail, and put it into a video game. But in terms of like the classes, the mechanics, all of the lore of Galarian, everything in Pathfinder that has been published from Pathfinder is all same setting, same deities, country, everything, and the lore is really good. But they've spiced it up. They've given it a little bit of flavor, especially when it comes to the mythic paths, which hopefully we'll explore a little bit more in the coming time. But
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
for instance, where
One for me.
the Wrath of the Righteous campaign was where they introduced the mythic system in Pathfinder. And you had things like, I think Commander was one of them, or General was one of them. You had things like Archmage, your standard, like, I'm really, really good, but I'm still kind of like a mortal title type deal. They just kind of threw that out and said, no, you're going to get to be angels and demons and devils. Literal cosmic forces of nature. So they've put their own spin on it. And something crazy that I learned about the studio that published this game, they actually ran 6 tables worth of Wrath of the Righteous before they started developing it.
That's incredible.
So they really
Made sure
Yeah.
they knew their stuff. That's it. That's amazing. I love that.
and they have
I
like
love
an
that.
intrinsic love of the game that they are
Go for their heart.
building this off of. It's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same thing for Kingmaker, the first game. But that's where they get a lot of the stuff that they wanted to add, because they were like, well, this is cool, but maybe
Ooh.
this table ran something slightly different.
Careful. Heal up before you start fighting this guy.
Oh, nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do I still have any wand charges?
Jeffrey's got the wand.
wand. On my Cavalier, Camellia has the wand, because Cavaliers cannot use spells. So.
On my hunter, Camellia also has the wand, because same.
Yep. How are you liking Hunter, by the way?
So I'm
Do you wanna-
specifically playing the Demon Slayer class.
Yeah.
Or like
Archetype.
subclass of the hunter archetype. Thank you. Which is I'm really liking it so far. My characters are at level 4,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. No, level 3, maybe. I don't remember.
It's better than
I
our
really like it.
level 2 here.
Yeah.
Let's get a little buffing in here. What's Hunter all about?
Oh, I couldn't tell ya.
Well, how do you play Hunter?
So she is a longbow expert with,
Okay.
like I said, she's the Demon Slayer archetype, so her favorite enemy is demons, and that will just continue to grow rather than her getting more and more favorite enemies.
Sure.
I will get more and more favored terrains. Right now I have urban, I'm gonna do abyss next.
Okay.
And
Make every strike.
oh gosh, I don't read ahead when I pick a thing. Like, I'm just like, this sounds like fun. Let's follow this path.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in a game literally about killing demons.
Yeah, it felt like the right thing to do, you know? It felt, and I am trying to go for the angel mythic path
Gotcha.
as well.
Nice.
She is also, her name is Evangeline. She is an Asimar.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna give Jeffrey some guidance here and try to get a
Good looks. Good
Some-
looks.
bonus to his first attack when he charges in there. If he can get the charge off, because he's the other guy, this brute of a man, is going to be going before him. So we'll see where he ends up. Right in the middle. Just kicking Lan in the face.
Poor Lan.
Without risk.
He knew who was the weakest.
Or at least who was the biggest threat to his own face with all of his arrows. But we'll just
This will hurt.
we'll just do that.
Brit!
I'll cut you wide open.
He's not dead yet.
You gotta end her turn.
Yeah, I know, but he's not. He's got no health.
He's orc ferocity.
Oh, that's
I think
right.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, just a casual 13 damage.
That's how much damage I deal normally as well. That's a lie.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but we just picked up a very nice item. Just gonna hop on over to our rings here. Ooh, it's not telling us, but it doesn't matter if we know what it does or not. Yeah, we don't have anyone who's particularly good with Knowledge Arcana yet. But it doesn't matter if you know what it does or not, because it's still magical and it still does stuff. So if you just take a look at our AC real quick, down at the bottom left. Oh, it doesn't stack. Oh, I have Shield of Faith on. Well, gives it. It's a Ring of Protection +1 gives a deflection bonus to AC. A +1 to be specific. Did I miss any loot?
Can you pull up the map? Yes,
That
you
map?
did. You missed
That
2 things of
and
loot
that.
and a big room.
And a big room?
Looks like. Yeah, that like middle space.
I don't. Is that a room?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think that's under us. I might not be, but that's in here, and I don't see a
Oh.
door.
I think you're right. Sorry. Never mind.
Unless we missed a perception check, which does happen, because that's what happened with that secret room that we missed the first time around. As we missed the perception check to find
There's the door.
the entrance. Yes, this is the door.
Ooh, a lock.
Camelia's on it.
I am helpful, am I?
I am helpful, am I not?
Follow my lead.
I love their like success voice lines.
Catchphrases?
Yeah,
Yeah.
their little catchphrases. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Because it's like, like, I think when she makes a melee attack, she'll say like, "I'll run you through," right before she rolls a
I'll
critical
tear you
miss.
apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. Who do we have here?
We've got a mongrel fighter, a neophyte fighter, and a neophyte cleric, or
No.
Hand of Posilla. I take it back.
Time's not waiting.
Just gonna do one of these.
We will be victorious.
Oh, I was trying to get Lan in there to make a shot, but oh well. We're just straight into combat then, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
Get her in there. Are you gonna try to make them come to you?
Say again?
Are you trying to make them come to you?
I mean, I'm just not gonna charge in with Camellia by herself quite yet.
Fair.
Yeah. If at all possible, we want Jeffrey to be the first one in. And if it's not possible, we're gonna screen Lan off. Well, not perfectly, just try to put other targets in his way so that he can just sit back and shoot.
Yeah. Speaking of land, boy needs to take a health potion.
I mean, the best kind of healing is not taking damage in the first place. So we'll see what happens.
That's not healing. That's just not taking damage.
It's, I mean, yeah, you're not incorrect. You know what? You would think. Like you literally just said. Yeah, we're gonna get straight up in there.
Nice. 8 damage to the Hand of Hasala.
And then Lan's just gonna stick his head around the corner. Have I mentioned how much I love Zen Archer? Ugh, it's so good.
Great.
Camellia, Camellia, Camellia. Oh, you actually also have a clear line of sight. I figured our big half-orky boy would be in the way, but
Not the case.
Tis not.
And not for Sela.
Sela. Sela is just slow boating her way along.
Could have gotten some flanking with her second move action.
Yeah, that's actually accurate. But we're still gonna get flanking on this.
Hilt!
Make every strike count.
Not wearing a kilt. He has been killed.
The spirits demand your blood.
Some angry spirits.
Take you.
There we go. Oh,
Boom!
for some reason my middle mouse button was stuck.
Loot them bodies.
Got some scrolls. Resist acid. Interesting.
You found a note.
I did find a note. You can tell it's important because it's circled in gold instead of just the normal magical silver. So we're gonna collect all that. We're gonna take a look at this note. Would you like to do the honors once I figure out where it is?
You go ahead. I'm a little congested.
Okay. Follow these simple rules, or you will die. 1. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. 2.
Same.
Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which one of you two holds it, or holds on to it. You can tear each other to shreds over it for all I care. 3. Don't even think about setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. 4. Keep the doors to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever, the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool, where I sometimes relax. Very nice of her to spell it out for us. I am, in fact, a feeble-minded vermin. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it, just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. Find a better hiding place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I still have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Hosilla. Signed, Hosilla. It's
Dang.
another little.
Hosilla's kind of cold.
She really is. But I mean, kind of have to be to run a demon cult.
No. Oh, there's a door that you missed for the back, right there.
Yeah, we're gonna save that door.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Oh. Oh, is that the door?
Yeah, that's the door.
Ooh.
Jeffrey, looking a bit pale there, bud. Take one of our 36 healing potions.
So many. How about land too, please?
I
Face my scaly boy.
want to see how long he'll last without a drop.
William.
Okay, fine. He gets one. It's good that it was a good
Okay.
one.
It was a good one.
Focus on the goal.
Let's just sneak you around here. One of the other things that I've learned is that
Always be ready for the worst.
this game becomes exponentially more difficult very quickly.
Rely on me.
I decided to torture myself with my Cavalier playthrough, and I'm playing like just in between like hard and daring. It's really difficult. It's very, very difficult. But we're here just to see what this is all about, and we'll hopefully get into some higher level stuff here soon. Land.
Trouble yet?
Ranger or guard? What do you think?
Ranger.
Ranger.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Ooh, big hit.
Waver.
Less big hit.
But still a hit.
Still a hit. Ah,
It's
Stop
the waters.
being so
Or
flooded.
it's the rocks in the way, I
Yeah.
think.
Should do it.
I've also noticed that cover isn't really a thing.
Oh?
Yeah. So normally if like Lan was trying to shoot through Sela, like in the tabletop version,
Yeah.
Sela would be giving, you know, the Mongrel Guard a little bit of a AC bonus. Doesn't really matter in this game as long as you have Precise Shot, the feat that lets you not take a -4 penalty if you're shooting at somebody who's in melee combat. So they could be entirely surrounded. You could have, you know, 60 people in between you. As long as you're in range and you have Precise Shot, it doesn't matter.
Love it. Can you start GMing that way, please?
Absolutely not.
Darn. It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. It was worth a Precise Shot.
Heh.
You are today's
Taking a risk here.
Hooray! Thank you, Camellia.
Fully and totally rewarded. Boom.
Nice!
And also flanking doesn't work the same way.
No, it's just
As long as somebody else is touching them.
as long as someone is in melee.
Yeah. Which is so good for rogues. Because they don't have to bend over backwards to try to get their sneak attack off if on a flanked target. Super useful.
pain is
Oh,
Oh, Camellia.
you just like broke her entire jaw.
guide my blade.
Oh, this is another, might be. Go away. I don't like you.
He dead. Heal girl. Heal her. Heal her.
Who needs orthodontists when you can just drink some fruit punch?
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Now you will notice that I am somewhat overusing some potions. There's a reason for that. We'll talk about it here in
try
a
to
second.
sneak through that door.
Yep.
Try to get that door.
Yep.
I hope you appreciate this.
Nice.
Ooh, what are you?
Some really nice armor.
Ooh. That's some +1 armor if I had to bet. Oh, well, we'll take care of that in a second. Yeah, being encumbered is, like,
I am helpful.
unfun,
Am I
but
not?
there's kind of a way to get around that when you get to the end of a level. Because any, like, loot...
The end of the dungeon.
End of a dungeon,
rather.
yeah. Well, as long as you're not, like, hitting a load screen or something.
Yeah.
Because anything that you've, like, opened, including stuff that you, like, drop on the ground, at the end of the level, it'll ask you if you really want to leave all that stuff. It doesn't matter if you go over your weight. You can just hit yes as you're leaving, and somehow it works all of a sudden. I don't know if that's intended, but it definitely works.
So it'll be like, do you really want to leave all that stuff behind? You say no. It gets added back into your inventory before you leave.
Yeah. And then
Is what-
you don't have to worry about not selling stuff. Remember that water elemental?
Here.
We're just gonna...
Dangerous enemies, good.
Not that
That's
one.
what I was about to say. Jeffrey!
Maybe there's something useful in here. No, that won't kill a water elemental. So, I spent about 2 hours in this room on my Cavalier. Dying and dying and dying. You saw that? You saw that right there in the corner? It's a large water elemental. So we're level 2. That thing is, hopefully we'll see. Thing is, level 8. So we're gonna give it one good old college try because I skipped the heck out of this. All I know is that there are some boxes over here. I have no idea what's in them, but they light up when you get near them. So that's what we're here for. Okay. Pause the game. We're gonna chug. First of all, I mean, we 100% take this. It's gonna give us extra armor bonus. So we're up to 22. Okay. Consumables. What do we have? We have some stuff.
We have enlarged person. We have... I don't know. I can't scroll over them because you've got the mouse over there.
So we're going to go Divine Favor. We're going to get some bonus, a luck bonus to attack and damage. Definitely use that. We've got Bear's Endurance, which will give us, I think, 4 more health total. Yeah, 4 more health total. We're also going to give that to Sela. And yes, we are throwing the kitchen sink at this thing. Mage Armor is going to go on to our boy Lan.
Good.
Unfortunately, I have some protection from evil and protection from chaos, but water is neutral, sadly. We're going to bless ourselves for a morale bonus, which will stack with the luck bonus. So, I don't know if we talked about this, but there are different types of bonuses.
Yeah.
And if you see, like, right next to where it says +1 luck bonus for Divine Favor, and +1 morale bonus, those will stack. But if they were both, like, morale, for instance...
Then you'd only get one of the morale. Yeah.
We have a scroll of inflict serious wounds. That'll probably come in handy. We have a potion of bark skin. We're going to give ourselves 2 natural armor bonus. We're up to 24 there. This thing is rough.
Nasty.
Yeah. Oh, and you'll see right here, it'll actually show you, because this is going to give me a +2 deflection bonus. But the ring right here only gives a +1 deflection bonus. It's actually better to use this when you know, but once you see these two don't stack, so I'm not getting the benefit of the ring.
Well, why don't you put the ring on somebody else for right now? Why don't you put
That is
on
actually
Melia?
a really good call. Oh, and for what it's worth, while you're paused like this, like in the inventory.
Sela. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you put the bracers on her too? Do those work on her?
These? The braces of armor? No, they won't work
Yeah.
on her because she's getting armor bonus from the armor.
Gotcha. What about, gotcha. What about Lan?
So since Lan has mage armor on, mage armor gives an armor bonus. So normally I would have these on him.
Okay.
But I also try to keep stocked on mage armor because it's just better for bigger fights.
Absolutely. Anything you can give Lan potion-wise to beef him up?
Not particularly. We're going to enlarge Sela. She'll be easier to hit, but she'll be doing a lot more damage. I'm tempted, actually. Oh, yeah, no, this would be great. Reduced person would actually be really good for Camellia because it'll give her some more dexterity. Even though she's capped out on the dexterity to her AC that she can get from her armor, she'll get a bonus to hit with her rapier due to finesse wielding. And she'll be getting a +2 size bonus. Or +1 bonus on attack rolls. Yeah. +2 size bonus to dexterity. +1 bonus to attack rolls.
And +1 to AC.
Not in this case because she's already using the max.
It literally says that.
Where does it say that?
Look at it.
I must have been reading it wrong.
And a +1 bonus
oh,
on
and
attack rolls
AC. Yeah, I mean,
reduced size.
if I finished reading sentences, 100%. Yeah. Okay. It has a very similar portrait. I had a moment there. I was like, wait, did we just kill Camellia?
No.
Okay, we're paused, and you can see like everything goes off at the same time, which is really useful. It's like the whole Skyrim thing where you just eat 70 wheels of cheese.
Who are you starting off the battle with?
Oh,
Lan?
100%
Iron
Lan.
Shots?
Yeah.
Why don't you move him into place before you press play to, like, choose his spot that he's going to?
He's just gonna do this.
Did we find trouble?
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be. This guy's got some damage reduction,
Yeah.
so it is difficult. Gonna go right here. She's so little.
He's so small. Little 3 feet tall camellia.
Okay.
Is he just outside of your charge range?
I think he's got, yeah, he's rocks and stuff in the way.
Gotcha.
We're gonna like try to make him pick. Can you? Oh yeah, and we're all going before him. Oh! I want to take a look at that. So she got a 13. She rolled a 3, and she needed a 5 or higher on a 20-sided die.
Hey. It'll come around next time.
Come around next time. We're gonna... Oh, that's also a morale bonus. We're not gonna do that. We're going to try our very hardest. Try to reduce its saving throws. It passed. That's fine. We're okay with that. We're gonna take 2 rolls with perfect strike and take the highest one. We'll see if that actually helps. So we got the hit, but yeah, that damage reduction. If we
The
take,
second one still dealt 3, though.
yes, it did, which we need. We need every single point.
Can you try to charge?
Yeah, I want to take a look at this. Yeah, so he's got that 5 damage reduction, just flat out, no exceptions.
Uh-huh.
So that's exciting.
And then doesn't he have some immunities as well?
Yeah, sleep, paralyzed, stunned, immune to poison,
cold.
stunned, critical hits, precision damage, cold, yeah. Tough guy to get around, for sure. Come on, Jeffrey. Oh! But you can't hit me. Oh, that's what we need.
That's amazing. Steal.
And that 15 damage still was only like a 1/6 of its health.
Hey. Hey. If we keep getting those, though.
I just wish it was evil. It would make everything so much easier.
You wish
This was evil.
he was evil. I was like,
Them,
confused.
the water.
The water elemental. Yeah. Charge?
Well, we're gonna go for broke on the other 2 of her hexes before we get her in there, because she is gonna have a really tough time.
Hey, he failed his saving throw on an attack.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's taking a -2 penalty on the attack rolls for. What's her wisdom modifier? 6 rounds. Wait. 6 rounds. That's huge. That's really big. We're gonna try to get its AC next round. It might all come around. Might be able to do it.
I believe in us.
But yeah, Camellia's gonna with the rapier, she's gonna just have a really tough time actually getting through over 5 damage. So try to go for broke on everything else first.
Nice.
We take it. Oh, okay. I get so nervous every time it's its turn. 50-50 chance on her swings, but you know,
Yeah.
it'll come around, right? That was the end of her turn.
Why is it a 50? Wasn't it only a 5 earlier that she had? Like, wasn't it
Yeah, so
just a fresh schedule? Why is it 10 now?
it was flat-footed since it had not
Oh.
acted, and she had
Got it.
charged. Yeah.
Okay.
So there were a lot
the
of
charging
gives you a
didn't know.
+2 to hit, but it gives you a -2 to AC for the next until the beginning of your next turn.
Got it.
So it basically lets you move twice your speed, make one attack at a +2. So it's really good for getting melee characters up into the fray. We're gonna go for the last one here, which is its AC. It succeeded.
Succeeded.
Yeah, but the attack rolls are big. Did she?
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting. I'm gonna try to see if I can walk her around because she's not getting flanking right now, but I think it's because she's got reach now since she's bigger. So she's attacking
not in
from
melee.
twice the distance, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just interesting how that differs because in normal Pathfinder First Edition, I'd have to be on this side, but even if I was back here threatening with a reach weapon, it would still count. So
That's like, yeah.
yeah.
No, I think you just need to either bring her up or bring her around. One of the two.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I actually might try. Ooh, good hit.
But if you brought her around,
I was actually gonna go with
extra move?
Jeffrey because he's smaller, so he's got a little more space to maneuver it back there. Or just dozy doing and missing. Oh, did a big ol' slam. We're gonna heal her with some self-healing for 1 hit point. You take it.
No glory without risk.
We're getting the flanking
Did she
bonus
get-
now, though.
Okay.
Wait. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Oh, it cleaved. So it took an AC penalty from cleave. That's why it hit both of us.
Yeah.
Ow.
Are you gonna step up?
I could have, yeah.
That flanking bonus is really big, even though it puts her at more risk.
Yeah. Well,
I'm also gonna need you to like actually take healing potions, like for swift actions and stuff, you know?
I'll cut you wide open.
are they swift? I don't think they are.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Fair enough.
Or move. It's one of the two.
I think it's a move, yeah. Which actually doesn't matter because we don't have multiple attacks this round, so we can't do full round attacks. Or at this level, so yeah, for sure. Come on, land. Just 4 damage. That's all I want. Okay, you do have potions on you. Yes, so that was a move action. We're gonna try something a little...
Yes! Roll of inflict serious wounds.
Yeah. So, I tried to use the inflict serious wounds. It took an opportunity attack. It missed. But I don't think I made my concentration check. Yeah, so you gotta cast defensively. I missed the concentration check. Oh, yeah, it's a much higher level than what I can cast, so that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Still unfortunate.
Into the fray.
I'm gonna take a Shield of Faith on her as well. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fine.
What's the rank?
Yeah. Gonna enchant her weapon. Give her some
Good.
nice bonuses to hit and damage. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, she's just doing a flat D4. She actually cannot deal melee damage to this creature.
No.
Uh,
Ugh.
maybe.
Divine Zap?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We can also try to... Does she not have Flare Burst? Ugh.
Ooh, that's just cantrips. Check her level 1 spells.
Yeah, she's got Enlarged Person but what we can do is just sit behind Sela and give her a +1 to attack every turn. That's the end of her turn. Man, I need you to do some work here, bud.
The wrong month.
Oof.
Shoot.
But I can still use the spell. I missed. It's still active, but I keep messing with it. Okay. That looked like it was going to be really bad. We're going to take this other healing. Got 3 points that time. We'll take that. There it is. We just need Sela to hit. That's everything
like,
right now.
Once she does, it's like...
Speaking of, we're just gonna casually step back here.
Oh, have her cast Cure Light Wounds on her. On Sela.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. Oof.
If only these were like
2 damage.
more...
2 damage is 2 damage.
Yep.
We're gonna keep trying with this. I need to roll higher than a 6 on a d20, and I failed 3 times in a row. Ugh, you hate to see it.
Ugh.
I get viscerally nervous every time I see its
every
animation. Please. Okay, 17.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
There's a chance.
Will, we're gonna do this.
There's a chance. Gonna blow it. Big one, big heal.
What I'm talking about.
Endure this.
Endure what,
Endure
Lan? Endure what?
This.
There it is. Whew. He's taking cold damage. He's freezing. That was a lot. I probably could have done something about that, but I was in shock.
Ooh, maybe heal him right now, though.
But what if I need these 28 healing potions later?
You don't. You won't need 28 of them. You need them right now.
I think you'd be surprised how quickly I can go through healing potions.
I know, but, still. Ooh, the loot! I want to know what's in here.
Amulet of Natural Armor, probably?
That's what
Potion
it
of
looks
Protection
like.
from Evil. And a ring. I don't know what that is.
An unidentified ring.
That I'm unable to identify.
Kitchen smelling of burnt fat and garlic. Food was clearly cooked here in vast quantities.
Intriguing.
Get that loot.
But that Amulet of Natural Armor is absolutely massive.
If that's what it is.
Let's find out. No.
Well, he's wearing other armor, so...
It's bark
Oh, it's
skin.
with the bark skin. No, you have bark skin right now. So it's
Yeah,
overlapping with the bark
they both
skin.
give enhancement bonuses to the existing natural armor bonus. So once the bark skin potion runs out, I'll still be at 23 AC. Now, let's see if we can sleuth what this does. So I'm trying to see. I don't think I saw any immediate stat changes.
Maybe try it on someone else. Maybe it's like a spellcaster or like a. I don't know.
Let's
I don't know.
check. Did I get any extra buttons?
Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Really, Lan? I mean, he is a spellcaster, so. But it also might be for
Yeah.
divine, or for arcane. I only have divine spellcasters at the moment. We're gonna leave that on until we can find a vendor.
To identify it for us.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, that's just our throwaway armor. Okay, so we accomplished goal number 1 and sub goal number 1. Goal number 1 being we found out how to get into the door with the pool of blood outside of it.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of these torches is the key.
Works the same way that the other one did. Oh, the room that we didn't show you how we got in. That was like pulling a torch lever as well.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that's the torch that like also opens the other door. I don't know. We'll see when we get there.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh, there's
I'm
a
on
lot of stuff
inspect.
that needs to be looted.
No, I was on
here.
inspect
Oh,
mode.
Gotcha.
So you can
yeah,
look at
There we go. There we go. Do you see the
cultists.
little
Yep.
hand?
Yep. Boop.
Oh. I'm excited.
And thus we delve deeper.
We're going down, down, in and nearly around.
It's a tarp.
You can trust it.
It's a tarp.
I am helpful.
Easy.
I'm helpful, am I not?
Yeah. It you know it does weigh on you a little bit after a while. This would be the other hand of Asilla. And a cleric.
A neophyte cleric.
I feel like we can just bust them up. I mean, we did just kill an entire
Make every
large
step
water
on
elemental.
their toes as well.
Yeah.
And I just did 12, half of its HP. On Sela. Strike. Can we go for the double we can go for the double charge. Less impressive, but he has a smaller sword, so it does less.
It's not a sword measuring contest.
Oh, it is in this game.
Oh, sorry.
It is absolutely a sword measuring contest.
I rescind my comment.
Yeah, we're just gonna pop you around here. Then we're gonna get Sela on the backside and swing, bada swing. Just
Yes.
unnecessarily gory. Goal number 2. Done. I guess goal number 3 should be getting the hell out of here, because this place is creepy. Oh. More gold. We take those. The bodies of the maze builders lie where they were caught by the earth elementals. Enraged by the earthquake, the builders' tools lie scattered next to their bodies. Earth elementals.
I know the way.
Oh, I didn't loot you. More gold? I take it. I love the stereotypical good guy murder hobo trope that we got going on here.
Good guy murder hobo?
Yeah, so like we're the good guys, but we murder a lot of people. Just so many people. And then we steal their stuff.
Oh yeah.
But we're the good guys. So that makes it okay. I don't know. You tell me. You're the moral compass. I don't answer these questions.
It's a different kind of justice in these worlds.
I
And it
guess.
is not
I guess.
One should operate in their day-to-day.
Unless, of course, you're fighting a demon horde, in which case I give you free reign.
Which case,
Yeah,
feel free to kill all of the demons.
yeah. In whatever manner you see fit.
Unless they're like, they turn out to actually be really nice people, and like we misunderstood them the whole time. But if they're attacking us, then that means we probably weren't wrong about them, you know?
If they're trying to suck our world into the abyss, you know, that's I guess that's an open season kind of deal at that point. I do enjoy the fact that Camellia is fast.
You are today's sacrifice.
I don't enjoy the fact that she lets me down at every given opportunity.
I think it's a little hard on her.
The light, take you.
Oh, she gets a lot better. She's in an interesting situation right now. Ow, by the way.
But you succeeded your fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, I don't want to be dissolved alive by these things.
This will hurt.
She gets a lot better. She's just in a really interesting situation at this point in her build because she's not quite a witch and she's not quite a martial character. But she gets there. She gets there. I don't want to die. And
I don't know why you refuse to take healing potions.
I might need them later.
Go for their hearts.
Got more of those to use. I should have done that first, but here we are. We live and we learn.
Survive me.
Or we die and reload and then learn more. What is the to hit on these guys? +7 on the bite, +5 on the bite. Yeah, we just gotta get rid of this guy, right?
Into the fray.
Oh,
Yes!
that'll leave a mark. Oh, but it's up
Will
next.
indeed.
It's up next. Ah!
Wounded.
Orc ferocity. Heal me. I'm poisoned. Monitor lizard venom. Okay, so this will take once per hour for 6 hours. If I fail the save, it does a D2 of dexterity damage, which I've already lost some dexterity, so that's not good. But I only need to make one DC 14 fortitude save. What's my fortitude looking like? It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50, well, slightly higher than a 50-50.
60-40.
Yeah. Did I already attack with you? Yeah.
A calculated risk.
Nice.
Sometimes you just boop the snoot and it all turns out okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Endure this. Did you see that?
I think that was the first round since we started this game where every character hit every attack.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I will take it.
I hope you.
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna
Do
say.
you have a potion of greater restoration?
Greater? Absolutely not. Lesser? Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so Restoration, no, it's this color, but Restoration is a spell, has 3 different levels. It has lesser than just normal Restoration, then Greater Restoration. Lesser Restoration will be nice to get rid of this dexterity damage, and I'll be able to cast that later. But not at this level. What we can do at this level is we can treat Affliction. Who's got our best lore religion? 3, 4. 1. Yeah, so we're going to treat Affliction. We're basically rolling against the DC of the poison, so in this case I need to get a 14. So it ends up being the same, but it's like an extra save attempt per day. Oh, I paused. Oh, I did it with Camellia too. Can
I am prepared.
I do it on my...
This
Nope.
spell doesn't work
Can only
like
use it
that.
once. Ah, what did she roll?
12.
It was only a DR 12. Or helpful. Wait. I guess I don't know how this works. The DC of the affliction. The affliction is removed. It says here, the DC is 14. I'm confused. Either way, I failed. We're feeling good. A little more fruit punch, a little more high C. We're back in action. Did I get everything out of that room? I did. What's behind door number 3? A super creepy statue. Lan, please and thank you.
Heartbeat quickens.
Take him down.
Ooh, big hit. Wait. I did 11 points of damage, and this guy is still healthy. I'm really hoping that I can get Sela into the archer and get Jeffrey into that guy. Ooh. Chunky hit. Gonna wrap Camellia around. Please? No. Okay, well, we'll set him up, like, here to hopefully get the charge. If this ledge doesn't completely screw over the charge mechanics. I've noticed playing a Cavalier where it's all about charge, charges are still really wonky in this game.
Okay.
But that's okay. We're gonna move her also slightly to the side here to
The inheritor.
get a little more space.
Clear up that way.
As we just-
Nice.
Let him straight through. It's fine. He's got mage armor.
Yeah.
Spirits
Camellia.
command your blood.
Goal line defense. Oh, I almost just went in and attacked. That would have been bad. I'm taking that attack of opportunity.
Make every strike count.
This should do it.
Boom. Done. Sell those for 100 gold a pop.
We will win.
Yeah.
Fine.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, and these guys have the composite longbows I was telling you about last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Give that to Lan like right now.
Goes straight to Lan. Because I remember going back and looking at his strength.
Yeah, he's got a +3.
He's got a lot of strength.
So, what a composite longbow versus a regular longbow? The composite longbows add your strength to the damage.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah.
I wonder if it'll... Let me inspect info. Oh, that's just the regular longbow. That would be why. Did I not? I only have one of them. That's unfortunate.
So far.
So far.
Follow my lead.
There's a surprising number of, like, hidden doors in this
yeah,
place.
I don't think I found this one.
Interesting. What's her dexterity? It's +1. Huh.
David and
Yeah.
sell it.
Yeah, so right now the banded mail is like just barely better
Yeah.
Because it's slightly less armor check penalty.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if we find like a
slightly.
+1 at some point, so what's really nice about the +1 armors is that it's not only +1 to the actual AC bonus that they give, it also decreases the armor check penalty by 1.
Ooh.
Which is really good for everything.
Everything.
Yeah, it's just good.
That's just good. Oh, that looks like an earth elemental.
Elementals and secret doors in a demon enclave that wasn't originally demons, or was it? I don't remember.
No mistakes.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
No reason to pause.
Focus on the goal.
Meditate
How
on your
much
mistakes.
can I get
Make
away
you
with?
feel better.
Time's not waiting.
Let me
Oh.
draw the first blood.
It's like a -5 to stealth. I'm surprised they made it that far, man.
Honestly.
Straight off the bat, saving throws. He succeeded. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, right now her DC is 14. Gotta get.
It'll get better.
It'll
won't
get
it?
better. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh for sure. We need to pump her. She's got a lot invested into dexterity. We gotta get some like headbands of wisdom for her.
Yeah.
That'll be really nice. And once I hit that 20 dexterity on her at level 4, the rest is all just going straight wisdom.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do that. Got one more. One more for the day. And it gives her for what? 1 minute? Yeah. We'll take it.
Good 10 rounds.
You
Swing, bada, bada,
Stupid
swing.
rock.
What are you trying to think?
Let's try this way.
You've crossed the wrong mob.
I don't think I've actually heard that line. Oh, he said mongrel. I thought he said monk. I was like, I haven't heard him say the monk version of that line yet. No, it just sounds very similar.
Nah, he said mongrel.
Yeah. He failed.
Failed.
Which one did I give him?
You did
Attack rolls. Like I always intended. Not even close, baby.
This will hurt.
Not even close, baby.
Nope.
I was saying it last week too, but sometimes I just need to get OG
And what's the
Pathfinder
damage
flanking.
on that one?
Yeah.
Take you!
Sometimes you just need it for like your sanity.
Yeah, the like actual Pathfinder flanking just to make myself
Yeah.
feel better. I shouldn't
Yeah,
say
for
actual
sure.
Pathfinder, I should say Pathfinder First Edition tabletop.
You are
Because this
being
is
sacrificed.
actually Pathfinder.
This is actually Pathfinder.
Yeah. Please no sue, Paizo.
Ooh.
I take it back, I'm gonna sue you for that.
A calculated risk.
And that.
Will, I need you to take healing potions when you don't move.
Into the fray!
Calculated.
Then you've taken damage.
Absolutely calculated. I'm very used to having another attack. everything? Yes? Yes? Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that time we had...
There's also the wand.
Yes.
Also, maybe equip some of those. Also, can you check the amulet and see what's going on there with that little exclamation point? Is Barkskin still going? Is it an hour? Potion of Barkskin?
Maybe it's the ring.
Maybe you want to take it off and see?
No.
No. You took a potion of Barkskin.
I know. I wonder if it's bugged. Because I don't have anything else that's giving me bark skin.
You took a potion of Barkskin.
Right, but I no longer have the effect. The potion. Oh, no, it is. Oh, it lasts forever. Just kidding. Yeah. Well, I didn't see it under the amulet. Or the warning thing.
Okay.
It's in... I don't know Pathfinder spells.
Ooh.
That looks like a trap. I didn't even need to roll a perception check.
Interesting.
But I will anyway.
Together,
I'll watch your back.
we stand.
I am hopeful,
Together
am I not?
we stand. Have you been down here yet?
I have.
Okay.
I can smell you.
I am prepared.
We in trouble yet?
Let's just do it.
Every strike
Save
counts.
the last one for me.
Oh, missed. There we go.
My boy always comes back for me. Hey, there you go. There you go, kid.
Pretty nice.
Ah, hello, Mr. Archer. Please drop your bow. Give me your bow.
This should
Yeah.
Give me your face.
Go over to a. Oh.
I don't think I clicked it off of 5-foot step. My bad. Going for broke? No, can't go for broke. We'll just start getting you around, making some space. That's unfortunate.
Poor dude.
You can get up to threaten an opportunity attack if he tries to shoot.
Heck yes.
Just gonna get you in range to fire off one point-blank shot for 12 damage.
And he's dead. No, not yet.
Not
Never
quite.
mind, sorry. He's just a lot of blood. When they're moving, you can also press the space bar to speed up their walking time, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm worried if I do that, I might accidentally cancel something.
And their turn.
Yeah.
I accidentally did that a couple times.
Yeah, I did too, which is why I don't do. I do that for enemies because you can speed up the enemies' turns with that as well.
Or if there's like 40 people around you taking turns.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't do it for mine because I'm just too worried about losing turns, and losing turns is losing life.
Super fair.
Emily Grace, I have another confession.
What?
I stared at this wall. I stared at this wall for what felt like years. Because if you take a look, right, it's a fairly simple concept. It's obviously a puzzle, right? It wants us to press the buttons.
Uh-huh.
and it wants us to get the order, because as you can see, it lights up in the order that you click them.
That you press it. Yeah.
And so at first I was like, oh, I can just brute force my way through that. And so I went and started going and doing, you know, brute force combinations.
What are brute force combinations?
You just try,
Like random?
not random, but like for instance, if you go left or right, and then I would go like
1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, like.
yeah, but you can organize it left to right. So for instance, you can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just basically go through every single possible combination.
Yeah.
And I did that for a little bit. Did that for like maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I accidentally misclicked, and I realized
That you can do multiple colors. Yeah.
so obviously, I didn't want to sit there for literal hours going through actually every single combination. So I started looking around.
As it should be.
I started looking at the walls. I went through my entire inventory. I went back to the note.
Will, I did this exact
I
same
know.
thing.
I know.
Everything that you were saying is resonating so deeply with what I did. As well.
And then once I was sure, absolutely positive that there was nothing in this room, I went back up. And I kept going, and I kept going. Little did I realize. Oh, this is a huge spoiler, by the way. So if you don't want to be spoiled, just give us like 30 seconds here real quick. 3, 2, 1, spoilers. In this room right here.
Oh.
Yeah. But the kicker is that there are other similarly colored portraits throughout the entire place.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the.
Yep. Just right here in this corner. And you come into that room through here. So like, if your camera angle's lined up, you almost never see it. Because you come in like this, you're like, doors over here, and then you go in around. You almost never see it. Very clever. Very clever. Very infuriating.
Incredible.
Very clever.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got the combination right. I just kept clicking things and then moved on, and I was like, hopefully that did it.
Oh. Oh, so you don't know.
I don't know. I'm assuming that space in the middle is gonna open for another doorway.
No?
It was blue, red.
Yeah. Emily Grace.
There we go. What?
Remember that paladin sword
The ritual. Oh!
in Hosilla's No?
Yeah.
Wait, no, it can't be. Her eyes light up. I know that hilt. Radiance. The sword of the great Yaniel? I never figured out how to actually pronounce
Daniel.
that. Yaniel.
Probably Daniel.
Daniel.
Probably Daniel. With the Y.
That's
Daniel.
what this is. But it's meant to be in the Tower of Estrad with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Well, of course
Well,
this
of course,
was...
this
go
rusty
ahead.
piece of metal must be that very same sword. I think you merely wish that this were the illustrious sword of legend.
You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times. In paintings and in the hands of Yaniel statue. In the Yaniel statue. I've even thought of going to the Estrad Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? I didn't
What's so
receive
special about it?
radiance. Now, nothing, I guess. But this sword was legendary in its day. People say that when Yaniel held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see Radiance's light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now, or how to restore its power. All I can sense is that they've made a mockery of it.
You're empathizing with an object? Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive?
Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands, and as a paladin, I can tell you they did nothing good to it.
Who is Yaniel?
No. You've never heard of Yaniel? She's famous all over Galarian. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendev, and when the Crusade started, she just couldn't sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the Crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first into battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all of the images of her, she looked capable of driving all of the demons back to the Abyss single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her? Maybe there was more to it than that. I don't know. But anyway, she went into the Worldwound without her fellow soldiers. And she didn't just survive the mission. She even brought back Crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived, with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope that she died quickly, a hero's death. Because if she didn't, that means she was taken prisoner and had to endure unspeakable horrors. I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Could a priceless relic end up down here?
Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrad with all the other Crusader relics. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. I have this weird feeling, like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here, but what if it could be repaired?
I need such a relic here in the darkness. This is a good sign. Iomade herself must be helping us.
I hope you're right. Inheritor in heaven, can you hear us? We need your help now more than ever.
Let's keep going.
Would you want to hear more fangirling about Yaniel?
Nah, not really.
So let's take a look at this thing after I pick this place clean.
I hope
Quite
you
literally.
appreciate this.
Weapons. Radiance. It is a Masterwork Gold Iron Longsword.
Right.
But it looks sick. Look at that.
Yeah. A longsword in Jeffrey's hand looks so tiny.
I know, right? More like a short sword, am I right?
Wanna loot him real quick? Or...
Yeah, but it's... There we go. I had to click on his toe. That's where he kept his vial of blood.
Zoinks.
With a Masterwork Scimitar just in between the pinky toe.
That is not far.
I should say it's not. So I believe, yes. So we go past the creepy Baphomet statue again. And back into the creepy blood room with the Baphomet Bas relief. Baphomet relief? I don't know.
And now this door should be unlocked.
Okay. Good idea, game. So we're gonna go ahead and camp. Now, this is really cool. This was a very prominent mechanic in the first one, and I'm really glad that they brought it back in the second one. Because in Kingmaker, you're trekking through an entire country, going literally mile by mile, exploring, conquering, rooting out the wilderness and the evils. But as you camp, you get different like posts that you can take up. So throughout this entire region, the more we camp without going to a safe spot, the more corruption builds up in our characters. And so it essentially de-incentivizes you from just like camping after every fight, right?
Yeah.
But they do give you a mechanic in this protective ritual where there's a DC. So in this instance, the DC is 17 to slow the corruption for that rest, or slow the increase of corruption for that rest. And that is our lore religion skill. So obviously, our like angelic oracle is gonna be the guy for that most of the time. Half oracle.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we can't later on get some good support from Sela or someone else.
Yeah.
Furthermore, if we had anyone who was stealthy, looks like Lan is currently the most stealthy, but he also is insanely perceptive, so we're going to leave him there. If we had anyone who's stealthy, they can camouflage our camp.
Yeah.
Which would make it less likely for us to get attacked in the middle of the night. But if we do get attacked in the middle of the night, we have 2 watches, first watch and second watch. So we need, definitely always have to have 2 people on watch, but you can also add in, and each of these roles has a second role where you can just give the +2. If you have somebody who's not good at anything, they can at least give a +2 to something that you need a little boost in. So right now, I'm not too worried about corruption, because we actually haven't been introduced to the corruption mechanic officially yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to throw Sela in
Role 2?
on
Night watch.
Camellia's watch, just to
Yeah.
give a little more bonus to that. And then we begin
I
resting.
hope this war at least teaches you how to talk to get along with your comrades in arms. I think we've got a decent party here, and you could find yourself some friends.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to kill.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
also get these really cool character interactions, and they obviously change as you get more and more companions, but then also as you start switching in companions. So you can have up to 5 other companions in your party. You're going to meet a lot more people than that you can recruit, and each companion has a different relationship with you based off of the choices that you make, but also a different relationship with each of the other companions. So you start getting into these like super niche conversations that you might miss on your first 100 playthroughs. I just think it's really cool.
It is.
So at the end of the night, you'll get to see, we failed our protective rituals. So we didn't slow the corruption, but that's okay. We don't have any corruption yet. And we managed not to get attacked in the middle of the night by camping right outside this big ominous door that we just unlocked. Okay, Jeffrey still has a little bit of
Ready for anything.
dexterity damage. It's not bad though, because we were at 13. We're currently at, we also passed our save. We no longer have the monitor lizard poison.
Nice.
Another cool thing about resting that you can do, I forgot to show it and mention it, but it basically, you can use up all of your remaining like spell slots that have healing spells in them, or if you have like a cleric who can channel energy, it'll just use up all that stuff.
Before you go to sleep, make
yeah.
sure everyone's up
Yep.
full.
So that you get as much health back at the end of the night as possible. So,
Hey, Will, you might want to offload some things.
no, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's take a look at what armor we have that's not very valuable. Yeah, the leather armor is just
90 pounds.
Such terrible weight efficiency.
Yeah.
We're just gonna drop that. It's like almost 0.5 gold per, but I also don't want to drop too much weights because I want to take stuff with me,
Yeah, but you can grab it at the end.
potentially. I don't remember if this is one of those cases, but there are some cases where you can do that.
It is one of those cases.
Okay. Theoretically, I should have buffed up there, but I'm pretending like I didn't know that we're gonna run into this guy. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals, pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less effective than you. But I, your master Savamelek, I think I got through that pretty easily. Can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Starvelings of the dark, submit to me. No, we are the descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal to their memory. Hosilla. Whack. Well, it was the next descendant of crusaders who values old legends more than their life. Beasts, monsters in human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Aasimar. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. As they go wild. And then for some reason,
Save.
you rush at the demon, but the air grows thick with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees, one after another, and crawl to the Aazimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the slushing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat, untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! And here, we get a very important choice. Because we could either continue down the angel path, or we could give into the hunger, give into the rage, and start down the demon mythic path. Now, we already discussed this in character creation. We're going full good guys, full Boy Scout, full Jedi. Going angel. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from a simple realization. You can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free and, enveloping the mongrels, grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant lights. Boom! The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin. Do it yourself, coward. He's already wounded.
He's already wounded. Wenduag, kill.
And the lady that stole my arrows literally 3 hours ago comes back.
I'm no longer your slave, Hosilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong.
They will break against our resolve.
I think it was pretty good.
That was actually really close.
I could have gone a little bit more like heavy, like breath-wise.
Yeah.
Would've...
This is a tough fight because it doesn't give you, unless you do all of that prep up top, she really doesn't give you the chance.
To arrange.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna go ahead and just do our Light of Angels. Another thing that we got it last week, and then I completely forgot about it. I almost never pressed it. But we're gonna press it right now. So it gives everybody 1 temporary hit point, which is good. You know, it's 1/20th of our, you know, health at this point. Give or take, depending on who we are. But all enemies in that area of 20 feet were also dazzled for 1d4 rounds.
1d4 rounds.
Which gives them stuff.
Let's try
Dazzled, -1 penalty on attack rolls, which is good.
And sight-based perception.
Which is less important, but still good.
But still.
But still. Sela.
The light, take you.
Sela. I'm gonna be that guy. Be that guy that makes land shoot Wendwog.
You won't survive me.
He doesn't even want to do it. He really doesn't want to do it.
Does not.
But that's okay. Because got other people. Oh, she failed.
Yeah.
Which makes all of our other evil eyes
Easier.
even eviler.
Because that's why you always want to start Evil Eye off with the saving throws. Because if they fail that one, then it's more likely that they'll fail the saving throws on the other two.
But now we're just gonna start going through, and we're actually gonna go over here and just do a little bit of I'm gonna start with Shield of Faith. Because that hurt. Wendwog hit me for like, what, 11?
9 points
9?
of damage to Jeffrey.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was rough.
Unfun.
No glory without risk.
Ah. Kayla, I need you to get it together a little bit.
Actually, though. Changing tactics. Yeah, she's got... So she's an Inquisitor. She's an Inquisitor, and so she's got judgments. And judgments can be all number of different things, but basically, as a swift action, she can give herself Bane, which does more damage to a specific creature type. She can give herself Protection, which gives her extra AC. She can give herself lots of things. Why is my Inspect not working? There we go. Yeah. And on top of that, so she is a 6th level Inquisitor. Inquisitors can take teamwork feats, which normally you have to have yourself and a partner need to have the teamwork feat in order for you to get the benefit. Inquisitors have an ability called Solo Tactics, where they can take a teamwork feat and not need anyone else to qualify for it. And teamwork feats are really good because they're built around multiple people needing to invest in them for them to pay off. So, yeah. And then she's got the judgments. So she's got, I don't know, it's not telling me how much, but she's got extra AC from that. She's going to throw on Bane, and then she also has the same, forgetting what it's called. Divine Fervor, or Divine Favor. She hits like a truck, is what I'm trying to say. Wendwog, stop shooting me. She passed that one. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough.
She rolled.
She rolled a natural 15. DC 14 feels bad. She rolled a 16. Sorry.
She rolled a 16. She has a minus
She
1.
had the -2. She had a +1 from Wisdom and -2 from the Evil Eye. Ugh, so sad.
Just sit here. Ah! Don't worry about
That's what I was worried about. So, This part really confused me. Because you can now see that both Jeffrey and Camellia are frightened. Turns out her weapon is really good and makes it very difficult for us to do this. So this might be a 2-shot or a 3-shot. We'll see.
Did you save before coming in here? Okay,
Should have auto saved. I think. But I could 100% be wrong.
This is not my time yet.
Ow.
It would have saved when you camped, right?
Yeah.
At least. Okay.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
This will hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you, buddy.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we
Need
go.
that.
Good.
Oh, you're
One
like
hit.
way out there, aren't you? I just need you to stop shooting. Okay. We can do this.
A calculated risk.
Maybe.
You won't survive.
We can do this.
Okay.
Maybe.
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay.
Why am I so
Oh yeah,
weak?
that got most of her. Oh. You had one shot, one opportunity. Got that, I got that. You're really not hitting. So we're just gonna dazzle her again. And stand there.
And then chug a health potion.
Endure
He's got ferocity.
this.
You are today's sacrifice.
There it is.
There we go.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Sick 2 points of healing.
So how many are you at now?
-1.
Yeah.
This was
Okay.
not part of the plan.
Yeah, she chunks.
Yep.
Make every strike count.
Okay. Okay, Lan.
Oh, he's
Okay.
done.
Yeah.
All right.
So this time, can you like take healing potions?
I'll think about it. How bad is it? Okay, yeah.
Okay. Oh, and this time you can buff yourself before you go in now.
Precisely. If I have anything left after that,
I think it gives you back your stuff when you go back to the last save.
I'm in after the water elemental.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You still have a few.
Yeah. Although the protection from chaos and protection from evil will definitely come in play here. So we're going to give him... Not that it matters. Who's that? You are going to get... That. that. Blur will be really nice. That'll give them miss chance, 20% miss chance, straight up, even if they hit the attack, to just completely fail. Once again, gonna mage armor our boy Lan.
A large person on
That's deflection. That's also deflection.
Jeffrey or not?
No, I want him to be. I don't want to lower his AC.
Fair.
So they're already getting deflection bonuses, but this is really good because it also gives them a buff to saves against fear, I believe. Oh no, it's just charm or dominate. That might be a little different. And you'll get the other protection from evil.
What is that scroll? The third one in from the right on the bottom?
Here?
No, the third one in from the right?
Third one in from the right. Resist acid.
Okay.
So.
Can you divvy out some more health potions to put on people?
Sure. Ooh.
Also, what potions did Lan have on him?
We'll take a look at
That
that.
were not healing potions?
Reduce person and feather step.
Okay.
So can do that again. You also have an enlarged person. Interesting.
Together we stand.
Want to give a light wounds to Camellia or not?
I'll do you one better. Give her a serious.
And a light?
And another serious.
Okay.
Actually,
Just
our
get very
touch
serious about this.
attacks. I think touch attacks are actually strength based. So we don't want to give them to her. Because she's gonna have a
Okay.
much harder time hitting the lady.
Alright.
Alright. Let's do it again from the top. You can skip cutscenes with E, by the way. Super useful.
I hope all of our stuff is still up afterwards.
Say again?
I hope all of our, things are still active afterwards. After
Oh,
the
yeah.
cutscene.
Yeah, see. You're still big. And she's tiny.
Yet another obstacle.
Okay. One more time minus the suck. She really likes getting just entirely up in our grill.
Succeeded. Give him a perch.
Yeah, it's one of those balancing acts where we're gonna try to keep him within 30 feet, but not
Okay.
but not within like a walking distance.
Cross the wrong
Let's go. Big hit right off the bat.
I do like to see that.
Why not? Oh, big hit with that. 23 damage.
Incredible.
And she missed? Missed. With the...
Attack of opportunity? Amazing.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
So the first half went way easier. But now she's invoking Samalabaka.
Sahalavamek.
Save the last one for me.
We got some quasits.
Some what?
Quasits. What, you don't have quasits in your closet?
Oh.
Quasit.
Little demons. Little bat dudes.
Little baby demon boys.
Bat dude baby boys.
I'll cut you wide open. Ha!
Sick.
Eh.
Needed a 5, rolled a 3. Easy. Hey, that potion of blur coming in handy. Ow. Surprised it only did 1 damage. We are going to Smite Evil on Hosilla. And then charge her. Smite Evil, by the way. Swift action. We add our charisma bonus to our attack roll and our paladin level to the damage rolls. We also automatically bypass any DR, so it's really good against like demons and stuff if we don't have cold iron weapon. And we get a bonus equal to our charisma to our AC on her, but only against the person that we challenged. And we just slapped her for 17 damage.
That's incredible.
Okay. I think...
Let's try this way.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get her.
You won't survive me.
Come on, come on. There it is.
Yes!
The stones would come and I'm
Not gonna get sued for copyright infringement. Okay.
Ow. Ow.
Ew.
Can't just like hit all of your natural attacks on me. That's unfair.
No glory without risk.
This will hurt.
Boom.
There we go.
Hi, Windwog. Can I have my arrows back?
Endure.
I really want my arrows back.
I really hope you can get him back.
I don't know if I can.
You are today's sacrifice.
Hey.
Thank you.
Wait, there's no way I can hit from... Oh, I'm large. Duh.
Yeah.
Boom. Done.
Oh my gosh, she's so big.
Just
That's
give me...
what I feel like I look like to most other people.
Just one
I know
shot,
I'm not-
Windwog.
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed
Lan.
you. You lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
Oof.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals. ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death.
I think the only way you're gonna be able to get the arrows back is by
You'll still be
attacking her.
stuck with your pride.
I think you're right.
Chewing on rats.
Do we do that? Do we do that?
I think you need to.
Is that what Jeffrey would do, Emily Grace? As Jeffrey's conscience. Is that what we should do? If that's what your gut's telling you, that's what your gut's telling you.
I mean, you wanted the arrows back.
I do. But how
I
badly?
think that's the only way to do it.
How badly does Jeffrey want the arrows back? Let's inspect the wound on our chest. It's bleeding. No, it's not bleeding. The deep wound on your
Never
chest
there
is
in the first
gone.
place.
Like it was never there in the first place. Smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
Hey, I know healing magic too.
If he had been marked by the abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lan.
So you've been serving Savamalek this whole time?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
Oh. Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
No, don't do that one. Attack.
Attack?
Yeah.
You're all bark and no bite. Farewell, Uplander. Next time I won't spare you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't need that 200 gold worth of very valuable DR arrows.
She won't get away. Damn it, Wendu.
Uh,
Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Chief Soul appears, flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored and sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What? What's shish? Nevia gives a low whisper, or a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Holren isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. Should have listened and sent a patrol down here, damn it. Horgus Worm is just being Horgus. place must be burned with holy flame. The place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Wendwog. She's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the cave. He nods at the unconscious mongrels. They might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure. They might be meaner than they were before. But I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. Sol laughs, but it comes out as a rasp. Ah, Lan. We don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. Sol gives a ragged sigh. Wendwog, how could she? She deceived them and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief. Kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone. The traitor's been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. We need to look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everyone's capable of enduring something like that. It'll change them forever. I can only imagine eating an Asimara's flesh to become some kind of roid mongrel would do that to you. Might be a little different.
Maybe a little bit.
As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lan, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls, but we are a tribe. We'll think of something. And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come.
Time to get out of here.
It's time to get going. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Ugh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You don't think I see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where's the way out? Beats me, but the beasts got down here somehow. Lan searches Hosilla's body and shows you some papers and a key. Don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Oh, new quest, return to Canabras. Nivea's eyes quickly skim over the letter as she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canabras right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. We get the cultist dispatch. Amidst our ranks.
Loot some bodies, sell some stuff.
We're gonna take a look at this this glaive if we can identify it. Hope we can.
Dira's around the merchant.
Oh, like literally right here?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Or they. I'm not sure. I did not know this. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing, because it is gnarly. By the way, anytime you go into a shop, they automatically identify your items for you. Which is nice.
That's cool.
In the case where you don't have anyone. So, it's a glaive. It does 1d10 plus 1 damage. It's got a plus 1 enhancement, which just basically means it gives you plus 1 damage to hit. It's got reach, so it doubles the distance, increases your attack of opportunity range as well. But whenever the glaive lands in a hit on a new enemy for the first time, they receive an extra d6 of negative damage, and all other enemies in 15 feet radius must pass a will saving throw or become frightened for 1 round.
So cool.
So it just goes back and forth, slapping people and frightening the entire party. It's insane.
Just terrifying everybody.
Yeah, it's so cool. I'm gonna chuck a bunch of this masterwork stuff for 100 gold a pop. Not all of it's masterwork, but a decent chunk of it is. Pretty much all we're keeping is gonna be that glaive. doing a little bit of loot management, a little bit of inventory. Everybody's favorite part, right? That was just the weapons.
It was just the weapons. And you haven't even sold any of that armor that you dropped earlier.
True. Flow of water. We figured out what the ring is. +1 bonus on saving throws against spells with the cold descriptor. And adds +1 to the DC for all saving throws against spells with the cold descriptor the wearer casts. Interesting.
That's
So if
pretty
we
awesome.
find like somebody who's really good with like cold spells, yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's about it. Just a casual, cool 2,080 or 2,800 gold. Nice and easy.
Heck yeah.
And we're off to see the
I was
wizard.
gonna ask you,
Yep, there we go.
collect all.
And we got the 3 chain shirts back.
That's your drops. Yeah.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabras are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
I think that's
It's a really good
place to
stopping
call it.
point. We got out of the shield maze, finally.
Yeah!
We got some really cool stuff. We killed the water elemental. We got
Oh my gosh, huge.
we got
Watermelon
Radiance.
Elemental and that we killed it. Both huge.
Radiance, the paladin sword of Yadriel?
Yaniel.
Yaniel?
Like Yaniel.
Yaniel, but yeah.
Daniel, but with a Y.
And we even got 7 gold at the end of it all.
Love to see it. Save that game.
Saved.
G.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for episode 2 of 3 Kobolds Fight a Demon Horde. Hopefully next week we'll have our 3rd Kobold. Unfortunately, he was feeling a little bit under the weather. So if you do end up seeing this, Jack, I'm sorry. I know it's hard fighting a Demon Horde when you have ghoul fever. Good luck on your fortitude saves, bud. Thank you all so much. Have a good night, and we'll see you next Wednesday.